Good evening, friends. Welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in Central Banking YouTube series. Okay, and today's topic is very important, need. Okay, so what is the need of central banking? Why should the central banking be there? That is a basic topic. Why do we need a central bank? Central bank means what? RBI, Reserve Bank of India, isn't it? So why do I need Reserve Bank of India? Do you actually go, has anyone amongst you up till now gone to any Reserve Bank and opened an account? No. Then why do you need Reserve Bank of India? We don't need it. Then what is the need of this? So this will be covered in today's topic. So everyone watch the video till the end. Okay. Firstly, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study materials plus live classes, ebooks, tests, whatever you need for clearing CAIIB, you'll be getting it over here. Okay. Subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. Here you'll get the free YouTube series. Number 1. What is free YouTube series? Right now, what are you watching? You're watching the same thing. So right now, what you are watching, you'll be getting the free YouTube series on all the topics of CAIIB and JIB as well. So that is one. Number 2, you'll be getting the latest updates from various organizations like IIBF on JIB and CIB. So subscribe to it, click on the bell icon. Okay. Now these are the 2 new batches. Okay, starting from March 24th. Join them ASAP. Why? Because 80% discount is going on and double validity on Mahapacks is going on. Use this and get maximum advantage, because we are covering all the numericals, objective questions, case studies, theory questions, whatever is required for CIIB, we are covering it over here. Okay. Use the code Y432. Never forget this code. This code will give you 80% off. If you are having an app, if you are going through the app, you will be getting 81%, 1% extra. Coin system is there. Go for it. Okay. Okay. So let's start with the topic. Need of central bank. Why should there be a central bank, basically? Okay. Let's go. What does the preamble of central bank say? Reserve Bank of India. Okay. In India, which is the central bank? Reserve Bank of India, right? So what does the preamble of Reserve Bank of India say? Preamble of RBI says that, okay, let me come to this. Let me bring myself down. I'm in the air, isn't it? Yeah. Let me bring it down. Yeah. So what does the preamble of RBI say? To regulate the issue of banknotes and keeping reserves with the view of securing monetary stability in India and generally to operate the currency and credit system of the country to its advantage, to have a modern monetary policy framework to meet the challenge of increasingly complex economy, to maintain price stability while keeping in mind the objective of growth. So everything under the sun in finance is kept over here. Issue of banknotes, right? So what is the need of any RBI? What is the need of RBI in India? Mainly issue of banknotes, monetary stability, currency and credit system. Credit system means the bond system which it works on, treasury bills and everything. Okay. Then monetary policy framework. Remember, there are only 2 jobs of RBI. Remember, always important 2 jobs. 3 I will call it. Okay, 3 jobs of RBI. Number 1, the credit system in the country. Credit system in the country means issuing the not issuing the notes. That's a monetary system. Means dealing in the bonds. That is the credit system. This credit system gives rise to loans and development of the society. Second is issue of the notes. Second point. And third important job is forex. Okay. These are the 3 main jobs of RBI. Okay. So issue of banknotes, monetary stability, currency and credit system, monetary policy framework, and price stability. Inflation control is one of the important roles of RBI. If inflation goes up, it's a failure of the RBI, it's said. Okay. So how does the RBI function? See this. RBI gives this banks, it gives repos, means it deals in repos, right? So when it purchases repos, it gives money to the banks. So banks will have excess money. Banks will further lend it into the system, right? Second job of RBI is issuing the notes, right? Printing the notes. Okay. Remember, many of you still think that for printing the notes we need to have some equivalent amount of gold. Nothing. Everything is gone. No gold, nothing is required now. Okay. You can print the notes as many as possible. Not now, it's long back. It's almost in 1944 when there was a Bretton Woods. In Bretton Woods, it was decided that the note printing in any country will not be attached to gold. Okay. The RBI is the Central Bank of India, which began its operations in 1935 under the RBI Act. It was in 1934. Here, Act was in 1934, but RBI began functioning from April 1, 1935. Okay. The Reserve Bank of India uses monetary policy to create financial stability in India, and it is charged with regulating country's currency and credit system. So, basically, financial stability, price stability is an important job of RBI. It is charged with the regulating the country's currency and credit system. So, credit system means this repo, reverse repo, both the things. Okay, repo and reverse repo. So this system, OMO we call it, isn't it? OMO is the main job of RBI. So this relates to price stability and credit system. Okay. So country's currency and credit system. So main job of RBI is this OMO, means maintaining the price stability. Okay, through bonds. Okay. The main purpose of RBI is to conduct consolidated supervision of financial sector, which is made up of commercial banks, financial institutions and NBFCs, non-banking finance firms. Now understand this, any financial sector in India, in any country, not only India, it is always made of what? Banks, NBFCs, mutual funds, bank assurance means insurance companies, neo banks, these are the new banks which have come up, cooperative banks, right? So all these relate to the financial sector of any country. So main purpose of RBI is to conduct a consolidated supervision. Here RBI also does the supervision of these all sectors or these all institutions actually. Okay. Initiatives adopted by RBI include restructuring banks, inspections, introducing offsite surveillance of the banks and financial institutions, and strengthening the role of auditors. Now what do you mean by this? Strengthening the role of auditors. Okay, look at this. Always remember, RBI is always supporting the central government. Always remember. Okay. Without the government, there can't be any RBI. Simple. Means, do you have a central bank without the government as such? No. Okay. So government, RBI's policy will always be supportive of the government's policy. Government policy is called as fiscal policy. RBI's policy is called as monetary policy. So it will always support the government's fiscal policy. If government wants 7% growth rate, so RBI will design its monetary policy in such a way that 7% growth rate is achieved. Okay. So initiatives adopted by RBI include restructuring bank inspections, introducing offsite surveillance of the banks and financial institutions, and strengthening the role of the auditors. Okay. The state to state that central bank plays a significant role in financial system and the real economy is a striking understatement. Means what? Central bank always plays a significant role in the financial system and real economy. Means in the economy, RBI's role is a vital role. Why? Because RBI decides on the short-term liquidity prices. So understatement means it's taken for granted. We know it. That's what is the meaning of understatement. Okay. So RBI has definitely the role in the financial system and the real economy. Because the public generally regards bank deposits. Bank deposits means basically FDs and various other instruments. Okay. As means of payment and medium of exchange. Mean this includes savings also, saving current and FDs. Mainly saving current is used over here. Okay. Medium of exchange means mainly remember more than currency, physical currency. Always the credit system works more than the physical note system. So as means of payment, medium of exchange, notes are going down with UPI. So BD is money basically. What is BD? Bank deposits. Okay. So BD means bank deposits in the sense savings and current account. Okay. So remember, savings and current account play, and CC also, cash credit also, they play a major role in the economy. That is called as floating money, isn't it? Saving, current and CC, that is floating money. So they play a major role, and RBI's role mainly focuses on developing these three products. Okay. Now before going ahead, let me come to the batches series. 4 subjects are covered, all the 4 subjects plus your electives also, they are covered. Okay. So you will be getting all the numericals, objective questions, case studies, whatever is required for this all the 4 subjects as well as the electives. 80% discount is there. Double validity on Mahapacks are available. Okay. Mahapack means 15 plus batches per subject. Then you get use the code Y432. How to use it? I'll show you at the end. Okay. Let's complete the topic first. Okay. I'll show you at the end how to use this code. It follows that because bank deposits means CASA, I'll call it. Okay. Let's call it simple CASA. Because CASA is money, banks are able to create the bank deposits or this basically bond market also, simply by making loans, marketable debt and non-marketable. So basically when bank is having CASA as such, it helps in the economy to develop that economy and move the money through the banking system. Because of this CASA mainly, banks are able to develop the bond markets. Banks are able to purchase the bonds from RBI. Okay. This arrangement, while liberating in terms of there not being a shortage when compared with the days when the money was made of precious metals, therefore in short supply, is associated with a few problems. So remember, earlier, before the central banks arose or before the central banks came in, we all hear that our ancestors used that copper money, gold coins, all these things. But now the cost of printing the money is going down. Nowadays we are moving towards CBDC, central bank digital currency. In that the printing money is zero, isn't it? So the lesser the cost of printing any money, the more will be the flow of money into the market. Okay, and more will be the developed economy. The supply of bank loans is limited only to the demand for loans and creditworthiness, project viability of the product of the borrower. So supply of bank loans means bank loan is given to only those customers who are credit worthy, who have a good CIBIL score. Otherwise what happens? What's the use of giving the loan if it's going to be an NPA, isn't it? So supply of bank loans means it creates money. How does it create money? Bank loan means what? Loan is given to the human being, some company. That company will further distribute it to to its employees and develop the products. So that will create a run, means create a movement in the society. Okay, that's what is creation of money. Banks are in competition with one another for this business and tend to be lax in terms of latter, making them inherently unstable. They therefore require robust regulation and supervision. So banks are always in competition, and what happens? If the banks are in huge competition, they can go to any stage, because competition always creates a worse stage also. They can go to any stage to lend, to earn profits, but there should be someone to regulate them, so that someone to tell them that, see, don't go that far. Otherwise tomorrow, if banks, imagine if banks starts giving FD rates of let's say 15% tomorrow, won't people go to them? They will go to them. But what is the cost of funds? Will the bank sustain? Somebody has to tell the banks. So who's telling this? So this is told by RBI. Because the supply of loans is unlimited and inflation and hyperinflation are the risks which always exist. If the bank goes on giving huge loans in the system, what will happen? See here, bank gives the loan to the society, means to the customers. Customers live in the society. These customers, if they have higher amount from the bank through loans, okay, what will happen? They'll try to buy more things, so prices will increase. That will relate to inflation. So it may relate to hyperinflation also. Hyperinflation means it's a huge prices going up. For example, in Zimbabwe, check Zimbabwe or Venezuela, there's hyperinflation. What is there in Pakistan now? Same hyperinflation. Okay. So because the supply of loans is theoretically unlimited, price discovery in money does not exist. Therefore, intervention of an entity is required. So supply of loan is unlimited. Means what? Bank can go on giving the loans as much as it is having the deposits. But there should be some stability. There should be someone who can tell the bank that don't give all your deposits as loan. Use some ratio. Okay. So that institution is known as central bank. Okay. So why does the central bank exist? Because of the competition, banks can go to any extent for distribution of loans or getting the deposits. So that will create a problem for the bank and the economy as a whole. So that's the role of central bank. So to summarize, central banks were born in unstable times when the situations were not stable. Banks were there before RBI also. RBI came in 1935. Many of the banks like SBI or central bank, they are more than 100 years old. So they were before RBI also. Okay. But the conditions were unstable. Why? Because of the competition, what used to happen? Banks used to lend to anyone. Okay. And without having this prudential norms. The central bank is required in the main to manage short-term interest rates, particularly the lending rates of the banks, and therefore influence the demand for loans. Money creation is called as monetary policy. So central bank is required for basically monetary policy. Okay, stabilizing the inflation, to regulate and supervise the unstable banking system. So other job of RBI is to regulate and supervise the banking system. So what are the two jobs now? Everyone. What are the two jobs? Everyone, the two jobs are: number one, inflation control, and second is supervision. Okay. There are many other roles of RBI also. The other roles of RBI are banker to government, banker to the banks, banker of last resort. Okay. All these roles are there, but main role is inflation control, and second is this supervision of the banking system. Okay. Printing of the notes is also an important part. And now the new role which has increased is forex. Okay, maintaining the forex reserves. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this code Y432. Let's go to Adda 24/7 live. Okay, let me go to Adda. If you are having the app, I would suggest you go on the app. Okay, in the app you are getting 1% extra. Why? Why do you get 1% extra? Because in the app you are getting coins. There is a coin system in the app. Okay, let's go to Adda 24/7. Let me show you how to get the 80% off. Okay, one sec. Yeah, so this, now you are on Adda 24/7. Okay, what you do is, okay, go to Adda 24/7. There you click on JIB and CIB. Say this, JIB and CIB. Okay. Once you click on JIB and CIB, you will see this CIB 23, JIB 23. Click on CIB 23. Once you click on CIB 23, see this. On starting from March 24th, click on this English batch. Okay. Click on this English batch. You will see the details. What are the dates, timings, how many days. You will get the study plans. Then importantly, recorded videos are available 24/7. Okay, and 2 interactive classes, so you can ask the questions there and then itself. Ebooks are available. Okay, now let me come to the important part of fees. Okay, fees is 23,999. So click on view offers. What is the code I told you? Y432. Y432. Click on apply. Look at this. 23,999 reduces to 4,799. 80% off you are getting. Such a huge discount. These offers don't last long. Okay, go for it. Use the code Y432. That's what I'm saying. Never forget this code. I will tell you important part. You can go for Mahapacks also. What is Mahapack? Mahapack means 15 plus batches per subject you are getting. 15 plus batches per subject, not a joke. Okay. So JIB CIB Mahapack. Click on JIB CIB Mahapack on the front page again. Okay. Then click on CIB ka Mahapack. See this CIB ka Mahapack. Clicked. Now what are you saying? See the details. The details which you are seeing is means 15 plus batches for ABM, BFM, ABFM and BRBL. My God. Also, full length mock tests are available. Then numericals are covered. Now, recorded videos are obviously there. Let me come to this fees part. 35,996 is the fees. Click on view offers. Put again the code Y432. You'll again see 80% off. Okay. See this 80% off and 35,996. Now look at the validity importantly. It is 6 plus 6 months, 12 months. You won't get the double validity every now and then. This is only in the offer. Okay. So go for it immediately. So 7199 you are getting the fees for 15 plus batches and that also for 12 months. Okay. So go for it immediately. Such discounts we never get every now and then. Why am I stressing on these batches? Because one thing you know, there are 4 subjects now compulsory, 1 elective. So 5 subjects in all. Okay. 2 of them are new. Means ABFM and BRBL new. So when you have these new subjects, you will be needing someone to guide you. Okay. Go for it immediately. Okay. So I'll stop over here. Next week I'll be back again with another topic on central banking. Till then, bye.